Yeah, there we go.
Recording in progress.
Okay. If I had a boat. We're gonna close out the folk ensemble, the '70s folk ensemble, with a few nice songs, and just to get us in that mood to transition to something else, I worked up this Lyle Lovett chord chart a month or so ago. Amy actually did it for 100 days, for the 100 days project, and I really liked what she did, and so I stole her chord chart and hustled it into the office here and made it into an OUJ chord chart because it wasn't. It was from somewhere else. I'm not sure where. And so anyway, let's share some music for crying out loud. Da, 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 da. Before somebody tells me to share the music, people get so touchy about that stuff. And for the folks at home, we'll try to make me a little bit bigger, try not to block that music. Move me over there, try to block some of the screen here. So, fortunately, unfortunately, whatever. So Lyle Lovett, he's got all these quirky songs and his big band songs, and he's got just a few that lend themselves to our folk Americana songbook. I should have recorded This Old Porch. I should have done a chord chart for that. My friend Bill sent me the chords for that. I never got to it. I will someday. But If I Had a Boat is just a fun song. And it starts out with this really kind of sweet picking pattern with a high-pitched note. And if you look at him do it live, he's actually on the 7th fret of his guitar, which I think means we would be on, he's capoed on the 7th fret. So I think that means we would be capoed on the 9th fret. And my capo, sorry folks, and my capo barely will even hold up there. And so then he's doing, I think, what is he doing? A G? Anyway, I can't reproduce, I can't reproduce what he's doing. I think for a guitar to sound like an ukulele, you got to be on the 5th fret. So that would match. Oh, so we would be, sorry. So we would be on the 2nd fret. Never mind. I'm just being mathematically challenged. So we'd be on the 2nd fret. And there we go. So it's like if we were playing a G and then we add that G sus4, that pinky. He gets that really nice high pitched, and he does like a triplet. Do 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 boo, do 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 boo boo, do 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 boo boo, do 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 boo. And I found no one on the web who is actually doing it on an ukulele, so I can't steal the opening from him. So you just have to enjoy the song just as a strummed out kind of a fun song. But the main thing to understand is that you've got, if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean. I said, me upon my pony, upon my boat. That's the chorus. So it starts, if your verses are A's and your choruses are B's, it starts with a B. So it's B, A, B, A, B, then instrumental, then A again, and then we close out with a B. And so that I'm just doing down, down, or down, down up on all of these 2 beats, a chord and a dot. It's 2 beats. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, set me upon my pony on my boat. So that's down, down, up on C. Put that index finger down for C sus4. Down, down, up. And then C, tap, tap. And if I were Roy Rogers. And then you get into the verse. But, you know, the verses you would have to learn if you don't know the song. But the chorus should come pretty quickly because we're going to do it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then the instrumental represents the chords from the chorus. So that's pretty straightforward. It just starts out, we just strum this nice and slow. 1, 4 beat strum, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. G7, down, down, up, C sus4, C, tap, tap. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, set me upon my pony on my boat. There you know a Lyle Lovett song. 2, 3, and if I were Roy Rogers, I'd sure enough be single. Couldn't bring myself to marry in Sweetdale. Let's stop there for a second. So that 2 G7s, you know, that's like my least favorite thing. So I stick my pinky out. So that those 8 beats, I do down, down, up on G7. I stick my pinky out for G7 sus4. Bring it off for G7. And then pull my ring finger off for G7 sus2. Just to give that movement to those 8 beats of G7, make it sound a little bit more interesting. So that would go on G7, 2, 3, 4. Like that. That's what I'm doing there. There we were. Mary in Sweetdale. Let's start that first verse. And if I were Roy Rogers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I were Roy Rogers, I'd sure enough be single. Couldn't bring myself to marry in Sweetdale. Well, it'd just be me and Trigger. We'd go riding through the movies. Then we'd buy a boat, and on the sea we'd sail. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, set me upon my pony on my boat. Now the mystery masked man was smart. He got himself a Tonto, 'cause Tonto did the dirty work for free. But Tonto, he was smarter. One day said Kimosabe, kiss my ass, I bought a boat, I'm going out to sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together out on the ocean, set me upon my pony on my boat. And if I were like lightning, I wouldn't need no sneakers. Well, I'd come and go whenever I would please. And I'd scare 'em by the shade tree, I'd scare 'em by the light pole, but I would not scare my pony on my boat out on the sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, set me upon my pony on my boat. I said, me upon my pony on my boat. That last part, we should have gone over that as a closing at C for 4 beats, G7 for 4 beats. Then down, down up, C sus 4, down up, C, C sus 4, C. Lyle Lovett, everybody. That is kind of a fun song. For me, I don't know about you all, but for me. Who will stop the rain? Who will start the rain? When will we ever see rain again? We get an acoustic moment here. It's coming right up. It is coming right up. I think it's a double acoustic moment. I know what you're thinking. Down, down on D. Down, so 6 beats. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, 7 beats. Then a down on D, A, B minor 7. So the acoustic moment to start anyway is D, A, B minor 7. And then B minor 7, A, D. Then D, A, B minor 7. B minor 7, A, D. So that's really the double acoustic moment. D, A, B minor 7. B minor 7, A, D. All right already. So to extend it, down, down, up on D, and then D, A, B minor 7. Down, down, up on D, then D, A, B minor 7. Down, down, up on D, then D, A, B minor 7. That's not all that bad. Then down, down, up on B minor 7, then B minor 7, A, D. Oops, I gotta think about this. I gotta look at the chart. Down, down, up on B minor 7, B minor 7, A, D. Down, down, up on B minor 7, B minor 7, A, D. You could just do down, down on B minor 7, then a third down. B minor 7, down, down, up, then B minor 7, A, D. That's the trickiest part of the song. That's what we're talking about right there. We do get a D sus 4 down here at the bottom of the, at the end of that first verse, we get some stops, where you could either stop and just do a cappella, Who stopped the rain? So that D sus4 is just taking your D and pushing your bottom finger of your D out to that second string, 3rd fret, and bringing it back in because the D comes back at the beginning of the next verse. But that B minor 7 stop can be played, Who stopped the rain? But it can also be a nice place to do my favorite 1, 2, 3. Who stopped the rain? Where you're just doing the single strum on the chord and then doing 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string. With the thumb, of course. I do have the overhead cam ready to deploy, but I'm not ready to deploy it yet. I think that's fairly straightforward. So let's look at that intro. Let's see if any of that acoustic moment stuff helped us out, helped us limber up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, D, A, B. Down, down, up, B, A, D. Down, down, up, D, A, B. Down, down, up, A, D. Long as I remember, the rain's been coming down. We did all that sliding with Third Rate Romance. And so right here, we're on D's and G's and stuff. This is a great place to slide in. The rain's been coming down. Clouds of mystery pouring, confusion on the ground. Good men through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who stopped the rain? So 2 things I did there, trying to find the sun. I hammered that on my first down strum. I picked up the middle of my G and then I set it back down again. Trying to find, and I did the same thing on D. Instead of sliding, I picked up the bottom finger of my D and put it back down. Trying to find the sun. And then I did the same thing with A7. And I wonder, picked up my index finger, ready to play an A7, but decided to strum it first as an A minor 7 and then put my finger down. Still I wonder, still I wonder, still I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? Let's do that second verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, hammer, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? And then the interlude. D, A, B minor 7, B minor 7, B minor, bum, 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 bum. Heard the singers playing, how we cheered for more. The crowd had rushed together, trying to keep warm. Still the rain kept pouring, falling on my ears. And I wonder, hammer, still I wonder. And that could be a stop all by itself. Who'll stop the rain? rushing through these, but I don't want to do the complete playthrough over again. I just wanted to touch on some of the highlights because we got a lot of work to do coming up. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. But if you do have questions about that song, that nice little hammer on D, the slide on D, slide on G, hammer on G, slide on B minor 7 if you want. That's kind of Hawaiian. And the hammer on A7. Hearing no questions. Fielding no questions. Your Honor, I object. So if you're hoping for like a dramatic, incredible, unbelievable playthrough of Wild World, nice and linear and focused, you're going to be very disappointed. So we're going to look at the song first. So we've never played the riffs when we played this live in our jams. We just we play it the way we play it. And I don't know if anybody knows this or not, probably you don't. I'm the only one. I've never sung this. I may have done backup singing or maybe a little bit of the chorus. This is not my key, not my jam. Whenever we've done this live, Kathy Mello has sung it. So I like, Cynthia Lynn has down, 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 up. I like down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. I think it's easier to grasp for most folks. I don't know. It certainly does not bother me at all. If you do down, down, up, down. If you do down, down, up, down, up, down, up. But I'm going to try to do down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, 3. We're going to jump all over the place, so don't worry about that. We'll just do section by section. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. C major 7. I'm starting to cry already. Bonus first riff that nobody else does. In place of the second E7, you hold your E7 and you do 3 times on your G string, and then you open up your bottom finger for an A note and put it back down for a B note. So it's G, 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 A, B, except it's not G, it's G sharp. But if I said G sharp, G sharp, G sharp, I could do that. G sharp, G sharp, G sharp, A, B. Baby, I want you. Baby, I'm grieving. Not written down anywhere, not taught by any of the Zen masters out there. Just me screwing around. First verse, and we're just strumming through it. Now that I've lost everything to you, say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving. Oh my goodness. But if you want to leave, take care. 2, 3, 4. But if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. Then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. He uses the piano, and this will be riff number 1, and we'll take a look at it in a minute. If you don't do the riff, then you just do 2 measures of G7. Now, I've watched Cynthia Lynn, and we'll talk about Cynthia Lynn here, and Craig and Sarah here in a minute, but I've watched Cynthia Lynn, and she does down, down, up on G for the first 2 beats. think she does down, down, up, lifts her middle of her G7 off for the next down, down, up, puts it back down. No, that's not what she does. She does down, down, up in G7. She lifts her bottom finger off for G7 to substitute. Then she does a middle finger off and then pulls the G7 back. I think what she does, Bob, you're making me crazy. I think she does down, down, up on G7. And then the third down, down, up, she pulls off her middle finger and puts it back down again. So it goes down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Because 8 beats of G7 makes her crazy too, and she wants some movement there. But she does not play the riff, which we'll take a look at in a minute. So 2 measure bad out there, G7 twice, and then to the chorus. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. If you don't play the riff, you just do another 4 beats of F. If you play the riff, it's supposed to fit within the structure of a 4-beat measure. And so you've got a C scale there that is 8 notes. So you have to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you gotta hustle on the scale, and we'll take a look at it in a minute. But you're just playing F, and then G. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. And then there's another riff that also has to fit within the structure of just 1 measure of C or 4 beats, and then back to, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And then you go back to the first riff, which is actually the second riff, and then G, and I'll always remember you like a child girl. And then you're back up to the second verse. And we'll use the second verse to illustrate the riffs. Although I think, yeah. So, the first verse ends with, if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. But then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. And that's where you go to 2 measures of G7. In whatever way you want to do it, by lifting your finger or not. But what Cat Stevens does is he inserts a piano here. And he does 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. And so he does on the second string, the E string, as you can see it's illustrated here. On the 3rd fret, he does, and then he goes to the 1st fret on the E string, and then he goes to the open string E string, and then he goes to the 2nd fret on the C string, or the note of D. So he goes G, F, E, D, C. Ooh, baby, baby. So he takes those, I said 1E and a 2E, no, because he's got 8 beats to do it in. He's got 2 measures of G7, so he's got 8 beats. So he's going 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and ooh, baby, baby. So that's the first riff, okay? So then you've got your chorus starts up, and you've got ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I know, let's step back. some of you may never revisit this again. Like I said, we have never played the riffs live. And so it's just, these things exist. It's nice to see what they are. If you want to make this one of your performance pieces, and you really would like to practice these riffs because it's kind of fun to do, I want to show them to you, of course. And so, we're going to do a little playthrough in a minute. And I'm not going to do the riffs, or if I do, they will be so super slow, they'll be painful. So don't worry about it. We won't spend a boatload of time on it, but just enough so that you're introduced and you know that it's here, and you know that Cynthia Lynn and Craig and Sarah have this beautiful video of Wild World that they play very, very professionally with most of these riffs, except for the super secret Bob riff at the beginning. So you can go in and you can, and in the same chords that we're playing, and you can play along with them. And the nice thing is that you can go down to the little widget, the little sprocket on YouTube, and you can click on it, and you can then go up to custom up in the corner and click on that, and you can move the custom bar to 0.8 or 0.7 or 0.6. Move it to a point where you can start to try to play along with them. 0.7, at 0.6, the sound and everything gets really wonky. So it's like maybe 0.75 or 0.8. Slow it down to 3/4 of how fast they go, and see if you can play along with them. That would be a really good goal. And then you can start and stop, start, stop, start, stop. Just like the eucharistic moments, until you kind of get close to actually doing the riffs at the same speed that they're doing, or being able to play along at the same speed. Anyways, I digress. So, we're in the chorus. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. If you aren't playing the riff, you're playing another measure of F. If you are playing the riff, you're doing your C scale backwards. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. On the first string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret open, 3, 2, open. On the 2nd string, 3, 3, 1, open. And on the 3rd string, 2, open. So that's what this diagram is trying to explain to you. 3, 2, open, that means 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the A string, open, 3rd fret on the E string, 1st fret on the E string, open E string, and then 2nd fret on the C string and open. And speaking of digressing, Ukulele just put out an ebook with lessons and videos, which kind of replicates some of the stuff that he's been doing on Zoom for a long time, which is really sweet. And the very first lesson goes over the scales and multiple down the neck scales, and is really, really good. So that's something to look for. I think I posted it on Facebook. $25. I get no commission. Well worth your investment. Takes you back to the beginning and then builds your skills from there. Rebuilds helps you eliminate all those funny little things that you do. Okay, so that's that. So, ooh, baby, baby. So it would be, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Eek. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. You do one measure of C. If you're not doing the riff, then you do a second measure of C and go into, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and do that riff number 2 again. I'll always remember you like a child girl. When, so I studied the Cynthia Lynn and Craig and Sarah video for the longest time. And what they're doing after the riff is they're tapping for a rest. And they're coming in with the G, not at the beginning of that, and I'll always remember. They're coming in with a single G strum at always, and I'll always remember. And then instantly, so they're going G for one and instantly going to F. And I'll always remember. So they end that riff, and then they tap, and I'll always remember you like a child girl. And they do that on both the, It's Hard to Get By, just they do the riff. Where is it up here? Wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Sorry. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Tap, it's hard to G on hard to get by, and pick up the strum on by, just upon a smile. Then you've got this second riff. And the second riff is this 3-3-0-3-3-0-3. So that means you're putting a finger, you're either bringing your C finger up to that second string, third fret, and hitting it twice, and then open A string, and then back down to your normal C position. He's got a gap here. This is from Ukulele Cheats, and he's got a gap here, and I actually play another 3 in there. I do 3-3-0-3-3-3-0-3 C. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And then the riff, and then the tap, and the G, and the hard to get by, just upon a smile. And here's the riff. 3-3, open 3-3-3-0-3. 3-3 on the second string, third fret, open on the A string, third fret on the A string, 2 more times, open it up again, go back to the third fret or your G note. So you could say G, G, A, C, 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 A, G, if you are alphabetically inclined for your notes. Or 3-3-0-3-3-3-0-3. And those are the riffs. And you could spend the next month kind of working on your timing and kind of incorporating this. That's probably all we'll mess around with it for now. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, no, we'll stop the rain. Not going to do that. Anybody have any questions about the riffs or the timing or any of the crazy stuff I was talking about? Cynthia Lynn does a tutorial on Wild World. I haven't looked at that. I only looked at their performance piece as an ensemble between Cynthia and Craig and Sarah. I don't know if the tutorial is out there for the world or if that's a Patreon thing or what that is. There's lots of Wild World tutorials out there. So if you go seeking more information or more instruction, you will not be disappointed in the number of people who have covered this and who are trying to share how they think it ought to be played. Let's do that second verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. 'cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Secret riff, don't be a bad girl. Is that what that says? Yes, it does. 2, 3, 4. But if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. But then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oops, I did something bad there. Did it, 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 C. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Riff it out. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Riff it out. Do 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 do. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Diddy 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 do do. And I'll always remember you like a child girl. Third verse, 2, 3, 4. La 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 la. Bob's got a secret, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of that and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Do 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 do. It's hard to buy just upon a smile. Do 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 do. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Do 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 do. I'll always remember you like a child girl. That's the Wild World riff and stuff overview. Hope you had as much fun as I did. I didn't know about that riff and stuff. You got to practice a lot. For performers, it makes all the difference in the world. For us folks who just kind of like to sing in a group and have fun, you know, maybe it's not the be all and end all. We got 2 more songs anyway. I noticed there's no questions about that one, so you all are kind of scratching your head going, Bob, what are you doing? So I am thinking, I'm going to have a week off to think about it. I'm thinking Tuesday after next. On the Tuesdays of the Zoom sessions, I'm thinking we're going to do less complicated songs and try to invite in, I don't know if that's going to work or not, but do less complicated songs. Maybe mess around with them, but more of the 3, 4, and 5 chord songs. And still muck around with how to make them sound interesting, but make the chords a little bit more accessible. And then Saturdays be a little bit trickier, like you know, maybe we do the blues, some blues songs the next Tuesday after next, and do the real simple blues. And then on Saturday, maybe make it significantly with some blues closing patterns and some fun stuff, blues riffs. Maybe on the trickier sessions. Anyway, that's a thought I had. I don't know what I'm talking about. Speaking of tricky, E8, A7, A7 is your A string, 7th fret. Pew. E8 is your E string, 8th fret. Remember triplets? E7, C5. Oh, that's not right. It doesn't say that, does it? No, I've got an old chart here. Good. That's good. E7, A5 is your 7th fret. So you take that form that you just made, that 7/8 form, and just spread it out to 5 and 7. And keep it spread out for 3 and 5. So your index finger should be on the 3rd fret, 1st string. Your middle finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string. And then you go to F. Then you go to C. And then you go to F. Take your F form and take it to the 3rd fret. And take it back. And C. And the timing on that move is down, down. Move it to the 3rd fret on the up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up, up. And move it back on the last down. What? So you're on down, down on your regular F form. You're on up, up on that 3rd fret form. And you're on your last down back in your regular position. Now, if you don't like that movement and you can't get it up to speed, you can't go down, down, up, up, down. You can just move it without all the extra rhythm. Do, 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 do. 1, 3, 4, C. 1, 3, 4, C. Or you can skip the whole thing and just play F if you wanted to. 1, 3, 4, C. 1, 3, 4, C. You're moving right back to that first position right after you hit the 3. That's kind of an acoustic moment right there, isn't it? So let's do that 7/8. You got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Regular strum. Down, down, up, down. Spread them out. Down, down, up, down. 3, 5. Down, down, up. Regular strum F and C. Now. Who's got questions? That's a lot of info. You're probably still stunned by the riffs. Who's got questions?
I have a question.
Well, excellent.
Oh, sorry for the echo. My question is, when you're playing on the 7 and 8, are you strumming all of the strings?
I am.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You could certainly try to strum the bottom 3. I really don't hear any problem with strumming all 4, and it's sounding just really sweet any way you do it. And actually, I would emphasize trying to hit that top string just to see how it sounds. And if you don't like it, like maybe you've got a low G and maybe it really thrums. If you don't like it, then then just try to hit the bottom strings.
Oh, it sounds pretty with all 4.
Yeah, very nice. Very good. So 1, 2, let's see. So what else happens? Yeah, there's other stuff that happens. Out on the road, we come back in with that pattern at the end of the 2nd line. But we only do it once. We don't do it twice like we do in the intro. the fourth line with that same first, third, first pattern. And then we add, again, we've got 8 beats of F here. You know, on the 8 beats of G in the chorus, I'll do some hammering, or I might try to slide or do something with that. On the 4 beats of C in the middle there, I might try to add a C sus4 somewhere just to, again, to break up that C monotony. And then on this 8 beats of F, I add that C note, that first string, 3rd fret. I'll do ever been made, because the melody goes up, and so I like that there's adding the C to my F. Seems to kind of harmonize with that change in the melody, or that uptick in the melody. And then driven the back road so I wouldn't get way aid. And again, you got a melody uptick, and so I add that C note again with G sus4. Wouldn't get way. So keep on lookout for that. And then at the end of the chorus, you do that first position, third position, first position, and then C for 4 beats, and then first position. So you do a double just like in the intro. Then, when you finish the chorus, you got a single strum on C, and you've got to find your 7/8 position with those 3 beats that are left. You got to find your 7/8. Don't stop at 5 and 6 by mistake, which I've done many times. Go all the way up to 7 and 8 and start it all over again. And let's see, we get down to the instrumental there. Well, I've been kicked by the wind, another verse. We do another part of the verse. We go back up to the chorus. So I've just got, you're going to play the let's see. And I've been from Tucson. Yeah, I did. Baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. And I've been from. Yeah, you play a second measure of C there that takes you up to the I've been from in the chorus. So use that C in the word chorus as an indicator that you're supposed to keep playing C. You'll get back up to the chorus and you'll be into F and you'll be doing great. And then once you do the chorus the second time, you drop down to the outro. How's that? How's that sound? Let's see if we can do this. 1, 2. Did you find your 7 and 8? 3. Because it's kind of important. 4. I've been warped by this rain, driven by the snow, drunk and dirty. Don't you know I'm still I was out on the road late at night, seen my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Dallas, Alice. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig, ever been at that sea made. Driven the back roads so wouldn't get way. And if you give me weed, whites and wine, I'll be willing to be moving. Barely got it. Well, I've been kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stoved in, still on my feet, and I'm still a whole lot of trouble. Now I smuggle some smokes and folks from Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. And I'm still, I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so I wouldn't get weighed. And if you give me weed, whites, and wine, and you show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving all the way down to the bottom. That was tricky. What did I do? I did something funky there. At that last verse, baked by the sun every day, after I already gave you such good coaching, Mexico. And I'm still, yeah, I jumped into I've been from before I finished that first measure of C, and I'm still, I've been from Tucson. If you add that extra measure of C, and you've got a little time to catch your breath and kind of get ready for the chorus. And I'm still, breathe. I've been from Tucson, yeah. Yeah, I like that second measure of C, so anyway, I jumped the gun on that. My apologies. It happens, it happens. It just did happen. What? So, I spent a little bit of time this past week wondering where the lions are. Looking at videos of wondering where the lions are. There's a couple of groups that just knocked this out of the park. And I watched an old live version of Bruce Cockburn. It was so cute. He looks like, I don't know, Doogie Howser. I don't know who he looks like. Dobie Gillis or something. He's got a like a French beret, some kind of a beanie cap, felt beanie on or something, you know, like some avant-garde artist. And his bass player has the classic smoking cigarette stuck out of the top of the bass as they're playing this song on stage. It's going back a few years. I don't think bass players do that anymore. But anyway, wondering where the chorus, they do five iterations of wondering where the lions are, and then the callback, wondering where the lions are. And so yesterday or Thursday, I don't know when, sometime the last couple of days, I've redone it. I didn't want to take the redone version, you know, this songbook had already been done. I didn't want to take it and put it on the side and then try to go find it, you know, here at 2:00, and that's usually when I start to go move around, start looking for things and try to put something else up on the screen that's not already there, then we get in trouble. So this is the old version. You'll see the new version at some point, you know, at the live jams, or, you know, I'll bring it out for the Tuesday session sometime, I'm sure, to illustrate something important. But anyway, great song. You know, I might send a link to this one group who does just You could tell they just love the song and they just really get into it. But anyway, I digress. Great song for practicing slides, hammers, second positions, 1, 2, 3. Three, two, one. Practicing your onstage patter. Because you can just go G 2 measures, C 2 measures, and just talk to people for forever until everybody says, okay, are you going to do this song yet? Sun up, looks okay. World survives into another day. And I'm thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. Slide. Had another dream about lines at the door. They weren't half as frightening as they were before. But I'm thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. And these other groups who do it, man, they get into that whole ecstasy thing. They carry that out. Walls, windows, trees, waves coming on through. You be in me, and I'll be in you. Together in eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. You know, they do stuff like that. Up among the firs where it smells so sweet. Down in the valley where the river used to be. I got my mind on eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. And I'm wondering where the lions are. Your turn. Wondering where the lions are. Come on now. Wondering where the lions are. 2 more. Wondering where the lions are. Wondering where the lions are. Wondering where the lions are. I think I'd take it to 6. Wondering where the lions are. Oh yeah. Huge orange flying boat rises off the lake. 1,000-year-old petroglyphs doing a double take. Pointing a finger at eternity. Sitting in the middle of this ecstasy. Yeah, I should have started the verse there, but whatever. Young men marching, helmets shining in the sun. Polished and precise like the brain behind the gun. They got me thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. And I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 Oh yeah, freighters on the Nile, surface of the bay. One of these days we're gonna sail away. Seems like it's a supply chain issue or something. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. And I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 Oh yeah. And he does on those aha and oh yeahs, if you listen to Bruce Cockburn live, he really plays around with that, the vocalizations there. So it's kind of fun. Find it kind of fun to look at that stuff. I think that's probably about plenty. I think that's what I think. Who's got questions? Anybody got questions? Nice to see everybody. Look at you all. I'm going to change the view here. Just look at you all out there on a hot Saturday afternoon. How hot was it? I'm going to turn my original set off in case. Everybody okay? Ken, you're
100 degrees.
all good? All good? Everybody good?
Mhm.
Okay.
Better than good.
Well, excellent. Happy 4th, everybody. Happy 6th. And we'll catch up to everybody real soon. I'm going to shut down the recording. Ciao bella, buongiorno.
Okay, thanks, Bob. Was great.
Very good. Great to see you all.
Really great.